Good morning, y'all. Welcome into our space. How are you doing? I'm Divine Celion. It is great to see you. I am speaking to you because something has been coming up lately that I've been paying attention to. And I know that some of y'all been feeling this. So it may feel like you have a totally different personality behind yours, meaning a totally different consciousness that's talking to you that is telling you what you know to be true for you. And you're kind of like, what? Huh? Right? There's the you consciousness here that's trying to move the same way you've been moving. You can't. There's an emerging consciousness of yours that is like has its boundaries. And it's kind of like I had to walk through all of that to bring you forth. Never ending story. I've told some of y'all, and I'm going to talk about this. I've told some of y'all that life it truly is a never ending story, but it's like that movie, Never Ending Story. And it's like you had to walk through everything you walked through, like Bastion did, and Atreyu did. Two different sides of the same mirror, right? To get to the point to bring the princess, her name, but bring her forward, her energy forward. Now think about that. That's a trip. You had to walk through hell and high water to bring your new energy forward because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to find it if you didn't go through what you went through. Thank you. And that is also saying to those of you who's like, why am I always going through this stuff? Why am I always bearing it and other people don't bear it? Because you're strong enough to bear it. That's part of the reason why you're here. Did I say it's right? No. Did I say it's fair? No. But you will know exactly what you are meant to bear during your testing season and during the time that you are. You also are becoming aware of what you need to lay down and what you're no longer responsible for and what you don't need to be responsible for. Do you understand what I'm saying? So as this other consciousness is coming forward for you, okay, it is more sure. It is like, no, we're not doing that. It sounds more selfish. It sounds more egotistical, but it's not. People don't understand. The sins are what's in excess. We all have some of that, right? It's when it's in excess, like a god doggone disorder in the DSM-5 or DSM-5R now. Okay, so my loves, let that new consciousness come through. That's you. You're trying to move forward in a new season with an old consciousness. How that's supposed to work? When you created the new one, why aren't you wearing the new one? Why aren't you letting them merge and meld together like they're supposed to? I don't care who can take it and who can't take it. It's you. Okay? And you may feel it's not you. You may feel like, oh, this is a lot more evil just because you're having boundaries. I'm not talking about going and hurting people's feelings on purpose. I'm not talking about going and getting revenge and going to get vengeance. Your new version of you cares only about you guys building and having what's yours and attaining what's yours. That's what your new consciousness feels like. So if it's going after people and being evil and being mean and stuff like that, now it's different when someone's disrespecting you and you're trying to hold back and you're trying to be nice and give grace. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you're walking around and you cursing people out and you don't give a damn. And you being mean on purpose. That's not, no, that's not you. Now, there may be you cutting loose and doing some things you ain't supposed to be doing. Maybe. Could be. But your new consciousness, no love. No love. Your new consciousness, okay. Your new consciousness is nothing to play with. I'm going to let you know right now. It's nothing to play with. It's not playing with you. It's not playing with other people. And let me tell you something. If you don't grow with it, it's going to bulldoze over. And the next time you turn around and look up and someone disrespects you, you're going to be saying some choice things that you have never said before. This is also how you know it's coming to pass. What you're saying is manifesting a couple of seconds later to about maybe 2 minutes. What you're feeling the truth of you through your solar plexus and your third eye. Okay. You're thinking things through, calculated in ways that you never did before. You're seeing things and you're able to break them down with your mind in ways that you didn't before. Because these are your new gifts trying to come online. Don't stop them. Don't Stop them. These are the gifts that they try to stop you from having. No, don't stop them. Be curious, have that childlike curiosity, and say, okay, what is this? And let it foster. If it's positive, you let it come in. Don't be the one to stop your blessings. That's what they've been training you to do. They've been training you to be the one to stop it so they can't get the blame for it. Hell no. You sit up there and have that childlike wonder and be like, ooh, what's this? What's this? Let's play with this. Let's explore this part of ourselves. That's what you do. And you're going to find your powers coming online. You're like, oh, this is what this feels like. I like this. Let me use this. Okay. This time, this full moon is a lot of trickery and illusion, but it's not illusion in the way you think. It's now illusion in the in-between spaces because we have alerted you to the in-between spaces. And then things want to tell you, yeah, you won, you paid attention. You can't tell us when we win. We know when we win. You don't need to worry about when we win. We know when we win. And we've been winning the whole time. It's just we move slow. So you thought you got the upper hand. No, we don't need you to tell us our development and where we're at in it. We don't even need to listen to you about that. We need to listen to us about that. We already know what time it is and that we're supposed to be listening to us for our godhood and how we're supposed to be moving. So no, thank you. And that's not apologizing for my new consciousness. No. And I'm telling you, you're going to be able to do some things that you never thought. You're going to break things down in ways you never used to before. And people are going to look at you like, where did you get that from? That comes from you. That was knowledge and what you already knew how to do that was locked away because you had to protect it because you were not allowed, to show everyone else because they would use it and you weren't strong enough to protect it. So it had to be hidden. Now that you are like you putting your foot down, and you will not mistreat me, and you will not stomp in on me and decide what you're going to fucking do for me. Now yourself is like, okay, I can open up these gifts to you now because you have the wherewithal to protect them. You have the strength to protect them. You are learning how to use it where no one will use it for you or will abuse it because the moment they do, it'll get snatched away from you again. Okay? This is your channel message. This came through loud and clear. Listen to your new consciousness. That is you. Those things that are jumping around in other people and trying to tell you shit, don't listen to them. Especially if they're naysaying you and they don't know where you're at on your journey and they don't know what you're going through and they're going to sit up there and talk out their ass, but they have no clue what you've been walking through. Don't you listen to them. Don't you listen to them. You listen to the people who have been through what the fuck you've been through and they know exactly how you walking and what it feels like. Don't listen to those that can't. Don't listen to those that don't. Okay, that's like a person trying to find a job or has a job listening to someone who don't have a fucking job and can't find one. Or like listening to somebody who don't have a relationship and can't keep one, but they going to give you relationship advice and tell you to leave because they're lonely and they want to be fucked up. You're going to get a lot of that. Discern. And you're going to have to really put on that hat. Why the hell are you talking to me about that advice? And you were never successful in that. How are you going to talk to me? If you want to say that to him, say it to him. Otherwise, just, okay, thank you. And go on about your business. You understand? You better listen to yourself right now. And that consciousness that's coming through, that's your new self. So you can move into your new season. And this full moon is closing the illusion and the bullshit out. It is as if it said, hell to the no, close it out. Do your cleanse this evening before that height of that full moon. Cleanse yourself. Use your ritual. Create one. Get that old ass energy out and you call in the new and you hold that new in. You dig? All right. I love you. You have a wonderful